Hello, and welcome to History 101. Our topic today is about the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte, born on August 15, 1769, was the man who established the First French Empire. Despite being born on the island of Corsica, which was conquered by French forces just before his birth, Napoleon and his family became subjects of King Louis XV. At the age of 9, Napoleon joined a military school in France, where he excelled in math and history. After 7 years, he received a commission as an officer in the artillery division of the French army. The French Revolution and rise to power. In the summer of 1789, the French Revolution began with the storming of the Bastille by Parisian mobs. The revolution resulted in the removal of the monarchy and the establishment of a republic governed by an assembly known as the Convention. During this tumultuous period, Napoleon began to gain fame. His first major victory came when he defeated royalist forces supported by the British Navy at the port of Toulon. He was celebrated as a war hero and gained favor with the leaders of the new government. In 1795, Napoleon further solidified his fame by defeating anti-republic forces that threatened the new government. This led to his appointment as commander-in-chief of the French military. With his newfound power and prestige, Napoleon embarked on a series of military conquests, starting with the defeat of Austrian forces and the signing of the Treaty of Campo in 1797, which gave France control over the majority of Austria. Conquest of Europe and beyond. By 1799, Napoleon had acquired vast new territories for France in Europe. He then shifted his focus to Egypt, hoping to dominate the eastern Mediterranean and disrupt British control of India. During this campaign, French soldiers accidentally discovered the Rosetta Stone, which was eventually translated, unlocking the mysteries of Egyptian hieroglyphics. Upon returning to France in 1799, Napoleon plotted to overthrow the French government, leading to the coup d'état of 18 Brumaire. He succeeded in dismantling the current governing body and established a new government called the Consulate, with himself as first consul. From this position, Napoleon continued his military conquests. The fall and return. In 1802, Napoleon sent French forces to the West Indies to secure and protect France's interests in the region. However, he soon realized that his navy was not powerful enough to defeat the British. France suffered several defeats, prompting Napoleon to consolidate his military and sell the Louisiana Territory to the United States in what became known as the Louisiana Purchase. In 1804, the consulate was transformed into an empire, and Napoleon was officially named Emperor of the First French Empire. The following year, Austria, Russia, and Britain formed an alliance against Napoleon. Despite this, he continued his conquests, defeating Tsar Alexander I of Russia and Holy Roman Emperor Francis II at the Battle of Austerlitz in 1805. This led to Napoleon gaining control of all of Eastern Europe. However, in 1812, Russia withdrew from the treaty with Napoleon and once again allied itself with Britain. Determined to maintain control of the region, Napoleon invaded Russia, leading to the bloodiest battle of the Napoleonic Wars, the Battle of Borodino. The harsh Russian winter, along with lack of supplies, forced the French army to retreat, marking the beginning of Napoleon's downfall. In 1814, the combined forces of Russia, Prussia, Austria, and Sweden defeated Napoleon's armies in Europe, leading to his abdication as emperor. He was then exiled to the remote island of Elba. However, he managed to escape and return to France in 1815, reclaiming the throne for a brief period known as the 100 Days. The Battle of Waterloo and final exile. In his final attempt to maintain power, Napoleon faced British forces and their allies at the Battle of Waterloo. Despite initial success using infantry and cavalry charges, Napoleon's miscalculations and the arrival of Prussian forces led to his defeat. The British commander, the Duke of Wellington, successfully repelled the French advances, establishing Great Britain as the dominant global power for the next century. Following his defeat at Waterloo, Napoleon was once again banished, this time to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic Ocean. He died of cancer on May 5, 1821, at the age of 51. Despite his death, Napoleon's fame endured, leading to the creation of legends and myths surrounding him. The legacy of Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte's military, political, and social accomplishments were impressive. He conquered vast amounts of land across Europe, controlled territories overseas, and left a significant impact on European history. His ability to survive multiple assassination attempts and escape exile showcased his resilience and determination. Although myths and conspiracy theories have arisen regarding his death and remains, it is clear that Napoleon was not as short as commonly believed. Standing at around 5 feet 6 inches tall, he was of average height for a male in Europe at the time. While the question of whether Napoleon was the greatest conqueror ever remains subjective, his achievements in unifying Europe under one ruler, even if only briefly, cannot be denied. His name continues to be synonymous with power, ambition, and military prowess, solidifying his place in history as one of the most influential figures of the 18th and 19th centuries. Now, instead of focusing on myths and legends, you can explore other conquerors, such as Genghis Khan or Julius Caesar. Decide for yourself who you believe was the greatest conqueror of all time. If you enjoy these type of videos, please like and subscribe for more. Tell us about what you want to hear next in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.